The myth that's stealing your baby's words. If you're using baby talk with your little one, you might think you're helping them learn to speak. But here's the truth that shocked me as a pediatric speech therapist. You could actually be delaying their language development by months, even years. And that's just mistake number one. Why you should trust this. I'm Sarah, and I've spent the last 8 years working with over 500 families as a certified speech-language pathologist specializing in early childhood development. I've seen the heartbreak when 18-month-olds aren't talking, and I've discovered that 5 common mistakes are behind most preventable speech delays. Today, I'm sharing what actually works, backed by research from Harvard's Child Development Center and my own clinical experience. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to stop doing today and what to start doing tonight. Question for you. Has your baby's speech ever worried you, even a little? Drop a comment. I read every single one. Mistake number 1. Using baby talk instead of real language. Let's start with the biggest one. You know that high-pitched goo goo gaga voice? Here's what most parents don't know. There's a crucial difference between Parentese and baby talk. Baby talk, where we say, "Whittle baby want baba?" actually confuses your child's developing brain. A 2020 study from the University of Washington found that babies exposed to baby talk showed 30% slower vocabulary growth by age 2. But Parentese, that's different. This is when you use real words with exaggerated, sing-song intonation. Would you like your bottle? Let's get your bottle. The words are correct, but the melody is engaging. Here's what happened with one of my clients, Marcus. His mom came to me when he was 20 months with only 3 words. Within 1 week of switching from baby talk to Parentese, he attempted 5 new words. Within 3 months, he had 47 words in his vocabulary. Action step. Starting today, narrate everything using real words with animated expression. Now we're putting on your socks. These are your red socks. Your baby's brain is wiring itself for language right now. Give it the right input. Now, mistake number 2 is probably happening in your home right now at this very moment, and it's completely silent. Stay with me. Mistake number 2, not talking enough during daily routines. Did you know that by age 3, children from talkative homes have heard 30 million more words than children from quiet homes? This landmark research from Stanford literally changed how we understand language development. The problem? We live in silent efficiency mode. We change diapers in silence while scrolling our phones. We drive in silence with the radio on. We feed our babies while watching TV. Here's the science. Every time you talk to your baby, you're not just teaching words, you're building neural pathways. MIT researchers found that back-and-forth conversations actually change brain structure, increasing connectivity in language processing areas. I had a client named Emma whose daughter Zoe wasn't babbling at 10 months. I gave Emma one assignment. Narrate everything during bath time. Let's wash your ARMS. Where are your ARMS? There they are. Now the tummy. Within 2 weeks, Zoe started imitating sounds. By 14 months, she had 20 words. Action step. Pick 3 daily routines, maybe diaper changes, meals, and car rides. During these times, describe everything you're doing. The dishes can wait. The emails can wait. Your baby's language development cannot. Drop a comment. What's one routine where you could add more talking time? Mistake number 3 is about something you might be doing with the best intentions, but it's actually working against you. Mistake number 3, constantly correcting or not expanding their attempts. When your 18-month-old points at a dog and says "da," what do? If you say "no, it's dog," say "dog," you're accidentally discouraging them from trying. Here's what research from Northwestern University shows. Children whose parents constantly correct them talk less because they become afraid of making mistakes. But children whose parents expand on their attempts, saying yes, that's a dog, a big brown dog, show 40% more language attempts. This is called expansion and extension, and it's pure gold. Your child says "da." You say "yes, dog." The dog is running. Fast dog. You're validating their effort while modeling the correct form and adding new information. I'll never forget 3-year-old Liam, who would only point and grunt. His parents were frustrated. When I taught them to respond enthusiastically to every attempt, even a grunt, and expanded into full sentences, something magical happened. Within a month, Liam went from silent pointing to saying 2-word phrases. Action step. For the next week, never correct. Only expand and celebrate. You said ball. Blue ball. Bounce the ball. Watch what happens. Mistake number 4 is controversial, and some of you won't want to hear this, but the research is undeniable. Mistake number 4. Too much screen time. Too early. I know screens are everywhere, but here's what the research shows, and it's serious. The American Academy of Pediatrics found that for every 30 minutes of screen time before age 2, babies showed a 49% increased risk of expressive speech delays. Why? Because screens don't respond to your baby. When your baby babbles at you, you babble back. That's called serve and return, and it's how language is learned. When your baby babbles at an iPad, nothing happens.
No conversación.
No brain building. Even educational apps don't work for babies. A 2016 study in JAMA Pediatrics found that babies who used educational apps had significantly smaller vocabularies than babies who didn't. Real example. I worked with twin boys, same genetics, same environment. One had 90 minutes of daily screen time from age 6 months. The other had 0. By 18 months, the difference was shocking. The no-screen twin had 89 words. The screen twin had 23. Action step. If your child is under 18 months, aim for 0 screen time. If they're older, limit to 30 minutes max of high-quality co-viewing where you watch together and talk about what you see. Replace screen time with floor time. It's harder for us, but infinitely better for them. Let me know in the comments, how many hours of screen time does your baby get daily? No judgment, just awareness. The final mistake is the most heartbreaking because it comes from love, but it's silencing your baby. Mistake number 5, anticipating every need before they communicate. You're such a good parent that you can read your baby's mind, right? They glance at their cup, you hand it over. They point vaguely, you give them what they want. You're being responsive and loving. But here's the problem. You're removing their motivation to communicate. Research from Johns Hopkins shows that babies who need to communicate to get their needs met develop language faster. When we anticipate everything, we accidentally teach them that communication is unnecessary. This doesn't mean withhold or frustrate them. It means pause and create opportunities. They point at the cup. You pause, make eye contact, and say expectantly, "You want something? What do you want?"
Wait.
Even if they just grunt or attempt to sound, celebrate it. "You want water. Here's your water." I had a client, Sophie, who at 22 months still wasn't talking.
Why?
Her older sister and mom anticipated everything. We implemented playful pausing, creating opportunities for Sophie to communicate. Within 3 weeks, she used her first words because she finally needed to. Action step. This week, add 5-second pauses. Before handing over the requested item, pause, make eye contact, model the word, and wait for any attempt, a sound, a gesture, anything. Then celebrate and give it. What we've learned. Let's quickly recap these 5 game-changing shifts. 1. Replace baby talk with Parentese, real words, exaggerated melody. 2. Talk constantly during daily routines. Your words build their brain. 3. Never correct, always expand and celebrate their attempts. 4. Minimize or eliminate screens before age 2. Conversation is irreplaceable. 5. Create communication opportunities by pausing before anticipating needs. Here's the beautiful truth. You don't need expensive programs or fancy toys. You just need your voice, your attention, and these evidence-based strategies. Your baby's language explosion is waiting to happen. Take action now. If this helped you, smash that like button so more parents can find this information. Subscribe and hit the notification bell because next week, I'm breaking down the exact month-by-month milestones your baby should hit and when to actually worry. Now, here's what I want you to comment. Which of these 5 mistakes were you making, and which one are you going to fix first? Your comment might help another parent who's feeling alone in this. And if you know a parent with a baby or toddler, share this video with them. Early intervention changes lives, and awareness is the first step. Remember, You're doing an incredible job. These aren't failures, they're opportunities. Your baby is lucky to have someone who cares enough to learn and grow. I'll see you in the next one. Now go talk to your baby.